I'll be there in a sec. Hi.
Hey. Sorry, I should have called first to make sure you were awake.
No, I'm awake. Come on in. Katie doesn't go to the office at the crack of dawn anymore, so I figured, why should I? Are you okay?
Yeah, just maybe hyperventilating a little bit. I heard some things, some voices at my mom's.
They weren't telling you to dump Wyatt, were they?
No. Did your dad stay here last night?
No.
Great. Then I have a sinking feeling I know where he was.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I say we could be great again?
I don't recall.
You don't recall? Oh, you know I was right.
Letting you be right is not in my contract.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, I'm going to have to talk to your union. What is in your contract?
Oh, my.
That's right, girl. The stallion is back.
You're crazy.
Hey.
Hey. Got up early?
Well, once you live in Paris, no one else can make your coffee for you anymore.
I heard you get up last night.
Was checking on Will.
Okay. Well, how about I check on you?
I'm good. I'm great. A little disoriented, but, what? I'm exactly where I want to be.
Listen, I'm sure she thought she was striking a blow for freedom, asserting her independence by calling here last night.
No. Brooke called here last night because she wanted to upset me. And you know what else? It makes everything that she said to me since I got back here a lie.
And apparently she still has the power to disappoint you.
You have greater power over me.
Really, I do.
You do.
Wow, this is big.
What is she thinking?
I'm sorry, can I get you coffee, tea, antidepressants?
I have to move out. I mean, I have to move out. I mean, but then who's gonna hold her accountable? RJ can't. He's too young, and Rick is just gonna be glad that it isn't Ridge.
I mean, on the one hand, I'm shocked, because the last time Brooke was here, she walked into... I thought it was over, you know? I thought she would be done with him. On the other hand, I kind of can't help thinking, way to go, Dad.
Seriously?
Well, I mean, he could do a lot worse than Brooke.
If you're about to bring up Quinn again, just please don't.
You're still annoyed.
Yes, I know he's the father of your child, and I don't want to speak ill of him, but I don't want him around my son.
Well, maybe RJ should move in here, and maybe you should too.
I wasn't hinting that.
No, I know. But I adore him, and Will adores him, so why not?
And you would want that? You want RJ here and me here?
Yeah. I think that would make me really happy. Because I'm kind of crazy in love with you.
What have we here? Breakfast in bed?
Coffee.
Breakfast? Breakfast? What is a hint fall on deaf ears in this joint?
And don't spill on my Egyptian sheets.
Oh, Egyptian sheets? You know what? You want Egyptian sheets? You can have all you want. We'll live in Egypt.
Really?
We can live anywhere in the world. Maybe we'll need a pied-à-terre here in L.A. for when I take my company back from Katie, but other than that, we can live anywhere you'd like. Where do you want to live?
How about here? In my house. I love my house. And my son and my daughter and you. Could you stand that?
Let me tell you something. Anywhere you are, that's where I want to be.
Hey, Madison. Yeah, tell Eric that's fine. I'm gonna be a little late, too. I have some things that I need to take care of. Yep. Thanks, bye.
Been really working on my water boiling skills.
What's this?
It's just some research. I've been.
Quinn Fuller arrest?
I mean, is it really outside the realm of possibilities? She treats us like rats in a maze. I mean, I figure somebody as vindictive and sketchy as Quinn would have some kind of trail somewhere, right?
What'd you find out?
That maybe I'm wrong. I mean, in newspaper articles and social media and so forth, her name is not tied with anyone but Wyatt.
I'm sure that there are thousands of perfectly nice and perfectly awful people who have never been in the news.
I want you to know, this is not me being a poor sport. It's me just trying to look out for you. I can't love you up close, so I'm figuring out a way to love you from afar.
You know what you are? You're a brand new day, Brooke. I imagine that it would be like having a seat in coach in the back and being upgraded to first class.
I know you're not calling my sister a back seat.
Well, a back seat would be it's tight. It is cramped. It's like life is a ladder, and I fell off, and now I'm on the first rung, and I'm on my way back up to the top.
Okay, so now I'm a rung.
What I'm trying to say is all the very best things in life begin with you. Is that better?
Yes.
Is there something you came here to tell me that you haven't told me yet?
Like what?
If my dad moves in with Brooke, you want out? Or...
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have like an actual plan.
Or are you planning on moving in with a certain other party and you came here to soften the blow?
I'm not moving in with Wyatt.
Huh. Can't say he hasn't asked you, though.
Nope, I won't say that.
At least you have reservations. I mean, that's good. I think you should. He'll keep asking, though.
No doubt he will. But Liam, you know that my relationship with Wyatt has nothing to do with you.
Well, I like to tell myself that your relationship with Wyatt has everything to do with me. I mean, he tells you I'm not over Steffi, and how does he prove it? With a reunion staged by his mother. He tells you to go away with him, you go away with him. I expose him as a criminal, you send me away, not him. Here's what I think. I think that when I'm trying to be respectful and give you your space, I think that reads to you like I'm not trying hard enough. The thing about my dad, you know, he's so pushy. He never backs off. He never gives up, but he gets what he wants. I'm telling you right now, Hope, I'm not gonna be the nice guy who finishes last.
Slept late, did you? You know, it's strange. Your new housekeeper didn't even know you had a sister named Katie.
You don't come around much.
She let me in anyway. I see she does new beds.
What is it you want, Katie?
Were you drunk when you called me last night?
Why? Did I wake you? Did I wake Rich?
Ah, and that's what this is really all about, isn't it? This reunion with Bill. Ridge. It's payback.
Now, why didn't I think of that? You disassemble Katie in the morning and you stitch her back together at bedtime. Now, only a designer could come up with that one. Talk about secrets of a happy relationship. Well, this is quite a step up from your old technique. You know, break a woman's spirit, tell her she's garbage, make her beg, that one.
Glad you're here. No, you know what? That's the wrong word. I'm not glad you're here. I'm not glad at all. It doesn't matter. It occurs to me that you're under the impression that we have a deal, some kind of a swap going on here.
No. The only impression that I'm under is that I am in your debt. You see, all that guilt tripping you were putting Brooke through, well, seems I was going to be doomed to be runner-up, but wouldn't you know it? You snub your nose at the prize, and instead you go for the some assembly required model. Well, go ahead. Enjoy your life with Katie. It's exactly what you deserve.
Had to try.
You resented it when Wyatt did that to me while you and I were together.
I did. But it worked. No, and in any case, I mean, you and I were engaged. I believe that you considered yourself committed to me at the time. Has Wyatt proposed?
Liam, please don't think that I have forgotten everything that we've said or everything that we've meant to each other. Because I haven't. But I do think that the choices we've made took us in different directions.
I think the choices that you made that took you away from me were either made under pressure or on bad information. And as for me, as long as I've truly had the choice, I've chosen you. There is no declaration of love or promise I made that I couldn't repeat today in the same words. And that's what keeps me going. That's what drives me. You made promises too, and because you did, I have faith that they're gonna come true one day. I really do. Because it's just not worth thinking that our story's gonna end any other way.
So I suppose Bill will be moving back in?
He'll do what he wants. What do you care?
Well, of course I want things to be civilized. You know, no more bullying or making threats or calling in the middle of the night to gloat.
Look at you, standing here all superior and self-assured. After you made me feel guilty for a whole year. And now you're doing exactly what I did to you.
Oh, you think I'm stealing your husband? Because last I checked, you and Rich weren't together.
You and Bill weren't together either. You came storming in the room, Katie, and you demanded a divorce. You never wanted to see him again.
And you waited 5 whole minutes before you ended
Oh
up in
my
bed.
God, you told him over and over, many times before
Well, I
that.
guess it doesn't really matter now, does it?
It's funny, because the rest of us can be damned for all eternity for one mistake. And you, sweet Katie, you just have to say you were hurt, you were depressed, you were sick, and you get away with it. You and Ridge really are alike. You can't ever believe that you're wrong. But you know what? Someday, the two of you are going to have an argument.
Oh, I bet you can't wait for that. You'll be throwing yourself at him before I can count to 10. Talk about 2 peas in a pod. I wonder which one of you will stray first. You or Bill?
So much for keeping it civil. If you have everything you want, why are you so angry?
Brooke doesn't love you. She just hates being alone. And you just happen to be the guy on one knee groveling closest to her. If I'd called her last night and told her I was coming over, she would have kicked you out of bed so fast that cute little sword would still be spinning.
Wow. People say I'm an egomaniac.
I'm not telling you anything you don't already know.
Well, actually, there is something else I know. It's kind of a little secret, but I'm going to share it with you. You can't make that call. Because Ridge Forrester, he doesn't make any mistakes. You're in a perpetual state of rebound over other people's imperfections. Katie, she is a marvel. Smarter than any 3 people I know. And you are going to love her high standards. Well, unless you like scotch, or gambling, or cigars, or any sport more dangerous than, say, I don't know, ping pong. And once you displease the lady, boom, she is gone like a shot. And you're all to blame,
Man, you make my skin crawl. You really do. This is the mother of your child you're talking about.
Right. And the simple fact is that nobody knows Katie better than I do. And as such, there is a certain privilege that I enjoy. Whether she is the mother of my child, my wife, my ex-wife, it really makes no difference. Because somehow, she will always be my Katie. You might even say that I created her. And you should thank me, because I am giving you the operating manual, and I would pay special attention to the section, proceed with caution. Hey, rumor has it that you like poems. Well, here, try this one on. Roses are red, violets are blue. Katie was mine, and now she belongs to you. The third Logan sister. You went after her, you got her. And it just proves what I have always said. There is indeed a sucker born